Prizes, y'all. Lord, let me get my life in order. Y'all probably thought I wasn't going live, didn't it? I know it. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Y'all, y'all know I'm trying to get my scheduling together because like I got so many messages because life is changing and things. Good morning, y'all. Divinely grateful risings. When you come in, tap the screen, share the live, share the love. It is time for this morning's message. Period. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good people. How are y'all doing this morning? Child, let me shuffle these cards up. Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Good morning, y'all. What's happening? Great morning, great people. Y'all, tap the screen, share the live, share the love. Happy full moon in Scorpio. Y'all, it's an eclipse today. The eclipse is happening at 1, 12, 11, or 10:34 p.m. Yo, wherever you at, wherever your time zone is. Good morning, y'all. So we finna get these channel messages before we do anything. Y'all already know we finna set the intention for today. We're gonna get our scripture and then we gonna manifest and meditate. If you ain't here for this part of the message, that's okay. But let me tell you what, I don't start my day off without setting my intentions. And I'm trying to teach y'all how to manifest and get some new stuff in your life, especially if you feel like you've been lacking. Okay. So that's the schedule. And then we will get this morning's message. So tap the screen, share the live, share the love. Full moon in Capricorn, reality check. Okay, oh, let's do it. Listen, first and foremost, today is an amazing day and great and amazing things are going to happen for us today. I don't care where you at. I don't care what you're going through. Today is an amazing day and great and amazing things are going to happen for you today. Okay, message. Come on, somebody might be getting a house. Period. And I receive it. Look, that's what y'all said. Somebody finna get the keys to a new establishment, a new house. You've been searching. Maybe you hadn't been able to find the right house, but baby, you finna click. Oh, come on, spirit. Okay, look, we going with the flow. We going with the flow today. So y'all say, tell that message right now. Okay, oh, let's do it. Somebody finna have a new place to stay. Let me just tell you that. You've been so, oh, come on, spirit. Look, you've been searching and searching, and it's like, there's something, I don't know, there may have been a house that fell through. They're showing me something that you thought you were going to get and it didn't end up working out for whatever reason. And so now it's simply because that wasn't the place you needed to be. Somebody finna be moving into a new establishment and I receive it, period. Okay. So that's first and foremost. Good morning, Nancy Pooski. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So thank y'all for that. Hey, mama, y'all. Hey, ancestors, me, I'm tapping in. Tap the screen, share live, share the love. Today is an amazing day. Do I have any billionaires in the building? Is anybody feeling like they want financial abundance in their life? Is anybody feeling like they need to manifest a little extra proceeds in their life? Because if you're going to manifest it, you're going to do it today. Because guess what? We're going to set some intentions for it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all again. You got to come over here intentional, y'all. I live my life intentionally, and I'm trying to show y'all how to do this, okay? I'm not playing no, oh, come on, spirit. I'm not playing no games with y'all. I'm not running you no foolishness. I'm literally trying to show you, look, Leo at the bottom of the deck. I'm literally trying to show you how to create a better life for yourself, how to manifest the things you want, deserve, and desire, okay? This is important on this, y'all, because we spend so much time complaining about what we don't have, and we don't even realize the ability that we have to manifest and bring things into our lives in real life in real time. So if I have any billionaires in the building, if I have anyone who needs a little financial abundance, let me tell you something. When you're trying to manifest one thing, when you're working with Padre God and Spirit Nim to manifest one thing, you will find so many other things that will come into your life as a result of you getting yourself into alignment with the one thing that you are trying to manifest, right? You may be trying to manifest a house, and then all of a sudden you ain't thinking about love, but then your twin flame, your kingdom spouse ends up showing up. You may be trying to manifest money. Well, you might start getting random check deposits in the mail. This stuff is real, y'all. right? Like, this is real. So you need to start setting intentions for the things that you want to bring into your life. I'm not making this up. Jay Causey, Samuel, I have people on this live right now who have manifested with me, okay? So I'm trying to teach you this method. So get your journal, get your pen, sit down. You're going to take 15 minutes and set some intentions for yourself. Kizzle. So that's the thing. If I got any billionaires, anybody who could use a little financial abundance, a win for, I can't say it's going to, like, you're going to win the lottery, but when you start just getting unexpected blessings, somebody might buy you some coffee or something this morning. I don't know. Child, yesterday I won a McDonald's gift card. So I'm telling y'all, okay? Like, I'm not making this up, okay? So you're getting ready to set some intentions. Yep, you're going to sit here and be quiet for 15 minutes. And me too, okay? Because you're going to set these intentions. Yes, it definitely takes discipline. You have to be committed, y'all. And don't think that, because I'm getting ready to explain what this 369 manifestation method is. Good morning, Evelyn. However, don't think that it's just going to show up and you ain't got to do no work. I'm getting ready to teach you how you got to show up and do the work, okay? Because God ain't, yes, he's out here passing out blessings in abundance, but you got to show up. If you got to show up for you as well, okay? Importante this. Now, next, moving on, because we're going to come back to that. So get your journal, get your pen, get your coffee, all that good stuff. We finna get ready to manifest. Next, scripture for this morning. He took me to Romans 12 and 2. Romans 12. I'm actually going to read start at Romans 1. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Y'all, you got to give yourself over to him. We be trying to, this is the thing, y'all, we be trying so hard to do everything our way. And when we just surrender and allow Padre God to do what he gonna do, guess what? That's when your life starts to change. That's when you really start to see the miracles happen in your life. And let me just tell y'all, we're gonna talk about the channel messages in a second before we do the message. But people ain't gonna like this new version of you because it's not gonna resonate in their spirituals. Okay, it's not gonna resonate. Your energy, who you are now, it's not going to resonate with them because you're no longer partying, drinking, clubbing. You're not doing all of the same things anymore. So because you don't do the things that you used to do, and you're not who you used to be, because you're deciding, you know what? Drop this in the chat. Hashtag try Jesus. Hashtag try Jesus. You made and tried everything else and ain't nothing else working. Hashtag try Jesus and see how that works in your life. First, I'm telling you right now, your life is going to change, okay? Because we be out here trying to do everything, and God already has everything worked out for us. You understand? We just have to have that understanding and recognize that. So, child, don't try me, try Jesus. Cause I can't help you. You want your life to change? Well, here go the answer. Try Jesus. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, I'm back. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Child, you better start doing what God wants you to do. I was sitting this morning. The reason I didn't go live, y'all, is because y'all know the internet was acting up yesterday. So I was like, well, I'm just wait until after I drop my son off at school. Y'all, what school system don't have to be to school till 9 o'clock in the morning? Anyway, I'm back. Well, I was just saying, Ma, it's 9 in the morning. And that's what time he got to be anyway. So now that because my work schedule is conducive with this timing, I feel so this morning, instead of trying to go live and having all these internet problems, I said, well, I'm just spend some time with the Lord. Okay. And that's what I did. So I had the opportunity to sit, chop it up with Spirit and them this morning, Padre God, get some channel messages, and that's that. So this time may actually work out a little better for me than trying to do this live at 7 in the morning. Child, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time. Okay, here we go. So that's that, y'all. Romans 12 and 2. The renewing of your mind. That's literally what's happened. Y'all know it's the full moon in Scorpio today. it's you gonna be so tapped in till you ain't gonna be able to tap out. Let me just tell you that. If you tapped in, you're gonna be tapped in today. That moon energy is gonna bring it in. So pay attention to all the messages and things that you're getting today. Importante on this to make sure that you're writing those things down. Okay. Period. Let's manifest. Because it's time. You know why we're manifesting? Because we want a different life. It's time for us to have some of the things we want, deserve, and desire in our lives. So you're going to have to sit down and I'm going to explain this manifestation method again, okay? Because this really works, y'all. I'm not telling you nothing that I haven't used, that I haven't taught. I have students that are on this live now. I have people that I have shown this manifestation method, and it works. You ain't got to, well, you need to believe it, but you ain't got to. But I want you to have some stuff. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do our 369 manifestation method. Okay, for these next 15 minutes, you're going to do so many things in 15 minutes. You finna meditate. You finna tap in with spirit. You finna create discipline in your life. You're finna get intentional. You're gonna manifest. You're gonna do so many things in these 15 minutes that you finna take. Thank you, dearest one, while you sitting here. Okay, Florida's at night. Child, ain't nobody got time for that. 9 a.m. Okay, I'm back. You're going to do so many things in this 15 minutes, and it's simply because you're allowing yourself to be tapped in, to be intentional, and say, I want this thing. And I don't care how crazy it sounds. You can say that you want the moon. And God, Padre God say, well, if it's in alignment with you, then guess what? I'm going to go ahead and bring you the moon. In these 15 minutes that you finna sit and listen and visualize and feel the emotions that you're gonna feel with what you're manifesting, you're finna do so much. It's creating routine, consistency in your life. It's allowing you to make that connection with Padre God and Spirit Nim. So I need you to really invest in this. Invest in these 15 minutes of me. This is your 15 minutes because your life gonna be life. And once you get off of here, you understand? So take these 15 minutes and really use to your advantage, okay? It will change your life, y'all. Meditation will change your life. Meditation will change your life. Oh, let's do it. 369. Here's what we're doing. Here we go. In this process, you're going to be writing 3 sentences. That's it. You're going to write 3 sentences. Your first sentence is going to be what you want. What are you trying to manifest? Y'all, we doing this in 15 minutes. Keep it short, simple, sweet, and to the point. All right. If you want more detail, you'll do that in scripting. That's a whole nother live. We ain't got time. Bars? Okay, I'll bet. So your first sentence, which you're going to write 3 times, is what you want. Example, write it in the present tense. I'm so happy and so grateful for this $10,000 in my bank account. I'm so happy and so grateful for this $10,000 in my bank account. I am so happy and so grateful for this $10,000 in my bank account. Simple, okay? That's the first sentence. The second sentence, which you're going to write 6 times. That's okay, Styles by Nina and them. You just gonna visualize. You're gonna visualize and feel the emotions you're gonna feel if you're driving. If you're driving, if you can't write, that's okay. You still need to make sure that you take some time to write your intentions, though. Get disciplined, okay? Even if you can't do it right now, just make sure you do it, okay? Second sentence, write 6 times. How are you, not Padre God, not Spirit Nim, how are you going to do the work to get this $10,000? What you gonna do to make it happen? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna commit to your goal? How are you gonna commit to showing up to work on getting this $10,000? You could be a coach and a consultant like me. You could sell plates if you want to. I'm gonna sell 15,000 t-shirts out of the trunk of my car. I don't care what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do. How are you gonna commit to working with Padre God in order to bring this in? Write that sentence 6 times, okay? Last sentence, you're gonna write 9 times, is your why. Why do you want this? Why do you want $10,000? I want to pay my bills and clean up my credit. I want a down payment for my house. I want a new car. Right? Yes. How are you going to do the work to make it happen? Write that sentence 6 times. 3 sentences of what I want, 3 sentences of how I'm going to show up to do it, 9 sentences of why I want it. Okay? Now, Important on this. You got to add the razzle dazzle. You got to add the razzle dazzle. What is that? You need to add or something better to the end of your intentions, or something better, or something better. Why? Because we cannot place limits on God. We are limited. He is not. So when you say or something better, that allows God to bring in even more than what you are asking for. I cannot stress to you enough the importantness of making sure that you add or something better so that you're not placing any limitations on your intentions. Okay. Importantness. You're going to follow that up with gratitude. You can say your gratitude out loud. You can write it. I don't care. We doing this in 15 minutes. Yes, 15 minutes on the timer. We are going to sit and set intentions. It is so important, y'all, when you're doing this, to make sure that you are visualizing, thinking about what it is that you're writing. This is more than just writing some sentences on a piece of paper. Okay. You need to feel how are you going to feel when you see your bank account balance at $10,000? Like, how happy is that going to make you? How happy are you going to be when you have your 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house? How feel those emotions? Feel them right now in the present. How you going to feel in these 15 minutes? And yes, throughout the day, you can go back. You can still be thinking about your intentions and how good it's going to feel when you manifest something in your life that that feeling. Imagine sitting in your new car. Side note, y'all, for those of you who don't know, I manifested this car with this method last year. Okay. I manifested this car with this method last year. Was it last year, year before last? Year before last, because I've had this car 2 years. I manifested this car with this method. I manifested my apartment with this method. I manifested so many things, money, for relationships with this method. Okay. So I'm not telling you, oh, and I manifested this car in 30 days. Literally, there was no one that couldn't tell me that I wasn't going to have my car in 30 days. I needed a car. I said, let me manifest it. And I did. March 30th, 2021 was when I was like, I will have my new car before March 30th, 2021. Okay. So I've manifested so many things. It works. That's what I can say. Okay. So we're going to take 15 minutes. So we're going to do this from 9 to 9:15. Did my relationships last? The last one, the one I'm in now, is lasting. Yes. But let me tell you something about manifesting love. I don't know. When I say relationships, let me also say this. I ain't talking about a love partnership, okay? I'm talking about business partnerships, connections that I need. And so relationships is not just love for me. So you can manifest love, but this the thing. If they're not for you, it's not gonna last regardless. That's just being honest about love. I personally don't set intentions for love. Now, what I would suggest, if you're trying to manifest a relationship, you better write what the kind of person that you want. You better have a no list and say, I want this, or I don't want this, or I don't want that, or I want my person to be this type of way, that type of way, so on and so forth, right? Because you can manifest a person into your life, but that may not be the person who is for you. You could, why don't settle. That's what I'm gonna say. Period. Like it's so much deeper than love. Like, I manifest partnerships, and my name and my spirit, and my name being in the spirit of the connections and the people I need in order to move to my next level. And so when I say that, oh yeah, it's some people who know my name. It is people who know my name. And I'm always asking God to put my name and my spirit in the mouths and the minds and in the spirit of the people that I need, the relationships that I need in order to move to my next level. Yeah, exactly. You can manifest whatever, but God is this the thing, y'all. You have to understand. Don't put limits on God. Don't put limits on God. We can want something, but sometimes what we want is not for our highest and greatest good. You understand? So you have to, don't put limits on God. Someone said, can you manifest pregnancy? If that's what God's will is for you, y'all, this is not about what God can do. Can't no God's gonna do what God's gonna do. This is about how you can work towards what it is that you want. Okay. That's what's important. We're not talking about what we want God to do. God controls pregnancy. God, but I can control how I can get a house. I can control getting my credit score to 800. I can control increasing my finances. Does that make sense? So we're not talking about, again, we're not talking about what God gonna do. We're talking about what we are gonna do. Okay. I want that to, I need you to understand that. So 15 minutes, y'all. We finna set some intentions. This is real. It works. And it's better in a group. It's better when you have other people who are in alignment with you. Who, because ain't nobody in here wishing for someone not to have what it is that they want. Everybody that's on this live right now, if you're choosing to manifest with us, this is all of us putting, this is a collective, y'all. This is all of us putting energy toward everyone else's manifestation. Message, come on, spirit, because all of us in here want the everyone else to succeed. We want everyone else that's in here to be great. I want you to have your house. I want you to have your car. I want you to have your business. I want these things for you. So everyone, there's not a single person on this live that is not wishing goodness for you. You understand? So this is why I'm like, tap the screen, share the live, tell somebody, bring somebody, tell them to come, because when you do this together, when you have other people, this is what, oh, come on, spirit. This is what a community is, y'all. This is what people truly working together. This is what in alignment with people is. It's not about just showing up in somebody's Facebook group. It's about every single person in here wanting the person above them, the person below them to be fantastic. I want everyone in here to be great. I want everyone in here to have everything you want, deserve, and desire. And if it's anyone in here that doesn't want that for another person, you're not on the right live. You're not in the right place, because we're here to empower, uplift, encourage, and elevate. Empower, uplift, encourage, and elevate. So when we say a community, when I say go join my Facebook group, this is what I'm talking about, because I don't want anyone who's not in alignment with me. I don't want anyone around me that is not trying to have more, be better, and see other people do better as well. You understand? That's what that's what God wants us to do. That's what a collective is, y'all. It's not just showing up. No, you're not getting mess and all that. I don't do all that over here. I live intentionally. I want my life to be better, and I want everyone else's life to be better. So when you come over here, you're gonna be around some folks like, man, look, I want Zavia, man. Look, whatever you want, I want it for you. Come on, sis. Oh, let's do it. Okay, let's get it. How can I help you do it? How can I uplift you? How can I empower you? How can I make you know that you can have it? Okay? Just say. So now we're gonna take 15 minutes and we're gonna set these intentions. Okay. Again, I have this video. It's in the Facebook community. You can sign up for that in my on my website, ToShaeGermaine.com. Go to Facebook. You can find the community on Facebook and request to join as well. Let's do it, y'all. Look, we going from 9:05 to 9:20. I'm a little church music. I got a little gospel on in the background because that's the only music I got. Okay, because I'm on both of my devices. Listen, y'all, and I want you to also pay attention to the messages that you're getting while we're manifesting, okay? Oh, let's do it. 15 minutes. Hey, Siri. I don't even know if Siri want to talk to me today. I'm paying attention. 9:20, y'all. Just relax and manifest, okay? That's it. Let me tell y'all, don't be up here with all these messages. Y'all already gave them to me. Just, can I just get the 15? Mm-hmm. It did, didn't it? Wait a minute, y'all. Don't judge me. Mm-hmm. Do that. That's so crazy. Okay, y'all. Ole do it. Ole do it. Welcome back. It's time. Okay. I hope y'all felt good about your intentions. You're visualizing. You're seeing what it is that you want to bring into your life. Try listen, mama, y'all. We finna get this morning's message. Okay, y'all tap the screen, share the live, share the love. Y'all know if we finna change the energy up. The energy finna change. Finna tell you. Okay. Hey, energy change. Hey, cuz. Because now we finna tap in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters of high superior life vibration and energy. Listen, y'all, it just be a whole shift. You go from being real peaceful, I don't know, because y'all wasn't peaceful at all. Y'all had so much to say. And I had already said, don't be giving me 50 more messages. We've been talking all morning. Didn't I just tell y'all that you're going to be tapped in? You're going to be real tapped in today. It's the Scorpio energy. Okay. So listen, thank y'all for manifesting and meditating this morning. It's time for a message. Here we go. Channel messages happening with spirit now. First of all, happy full moon in Scorpio. Okay, happy full moon in Scorpio to you. It is, what are we doing with this full moon, y'all? We are releasing. What is it that you need to release in order to receive? Releasing and receiving. Put that in the chat. Releasing, receiving. I'm releasing and receiving. I'm releasing and receiving. Okay. That's what's happening, y'all. Scorpio full moons or Scorpio energy, period, is basically about sex, death, and taxes. Y'all know that. Other people's money. Okay. Eighth house energy. Just so y'all know, my moon is in Capricorn. And Capricorn is in my eighth house. Okay. So just saying, you got to know what falls in your eighth house in Scorpio energy on your chart. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. I'm not probably not gonna get through all these, but we'll do what we can do. What are you releasing today? What are you purging? What's being removed? Is it people, thoughts, behaviors? Of course, this is an eclipse, y'all. Um, for a lot of us, this is very deep emotions, things that you've been facing, dealing with, repressing, or not dealing with and repressing. It's coming to the surface. It's time to release some things. Of course, this is decluttering energy as well. And this can be mentally, spiritually, emotionally. A lot of you, maybe we talked about this the other day, like not really tapping into your gifts. And it's time to tap in. Okay, it's like that's what's calling you. Some of you have a calling on your life that is requiring you to tap into that spiritual side of yourself. Okay. um this moon is also about cycles ending and completing, y'all. Closing cycles, releasing the past. The signs that are going to be the most affected by this: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Those are your fixed signs. And anyone, if it's anywhere around the 14-degree mark in your chart, you have to look up your birth chart, astro.com, so that you can know your birth chart information. But for those of y'all who already know that, that was for you. Okay. This is very transformative energy. A new journey, a new phase. Some of y'all, this is literally completion. Old psychic and emotional content, they said this morning. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's see. You may be very emotional right now. Some of you, okay, they wanted to talk about, you may feel like you're taking a step backwards, but God is taking you back to rescue you, okay, so that you can rest and recover. And what they mean by that, you've been struggling. Maybe you've been in a period of your life where you've been struggling, where you've been going through a lot. Things have been really tumultuous. And the best example that I can give, I use myself so you can kind of see like how maybe you feel like you've taken a step backwards. So most of y'all know I didn't work for a whole year, right? But I just started back working. And so at first I was like, I'm an entrepreneur. Don't tell me about going back to work. Well, I know, but God gonna do what he gonna do, okay? But it's about your perception and your perspective and how you really look at it. Now, again, myself as an example, right? I didn't work for a year, which means that I didn't have sustainable income. I had unemployment that ended. Of course, I was coaching and consulting, but there was nothing that I was really able to use to build a solid foundation with. Make sense? So instead of me looking at it like, man, I guess I'm back in the matrix and I have a job, but that don't mean you have to stay there. But if you know that, because a lot of you are in a recovery process right now, you're in a rebuilding stage. You've had to let go of some things. You may, some of y'all, okay, thank y'all. Some of y'all, you have relationships that cause you to lose everything you had, including losing yourself. Okay. You're recovering not only financially, mentally, spiritually, emotionally as well, because you lost everything as a result of a relationship. So you have to understand that that's a lot of times why we go into this isolation period. Padre God will put us into a season of isolation because we have to recover from everything we've been through. And it gets lonely. It's hard but this is the thing. Take that time to heal. You need to heal properly. Okay? Heal properly. Because if you don't, you're going to end up calling in somebody, and that's a message they just gave me, manifesting lessons. Okay? That was another message. They just gave me that one right now. We don't want to manifest lessons. Okay? That we don't want. Now I'm gonna just be all because it's not sunshine and rainbows. Some of y'all are going to deal with another karmic person because they're also bringing forth like relationships, divine union partners. And some of you are going to have to experience another karmic partnership before you call in your person. I'm just a messenger, but I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm not going to sit up here and say your next person is going to be your end all and be all. No, you're going to have to, there's something that some of you still need to learn insofar as relationships. So some of you are getting ready to manifest a person into your life, and you're going to learn from them. But I'm putting you on game. You don't have to stay in this situation for the wrong reasons. Okay. So I'm trying to prepare you for what's getting ready to come in. You're going to manifest a person into your life. That person is going to have to teach you some things about yourself, because if you don't go through this, you won't be prepared for the person who's coming after that. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So yes, some of you, you're not at your karmic person yet, but you have to understand, y'all, you're going to go through 50,000 relationships. Not all the time, because some of us, and this is not everyone, so take it how it resonates. You're going to go through some people. Most of us go through a couple of relationships before we find who our person truly is. So don't feel like you have to, how do I say that and make it make sense? You're going to have to experience some things, learn some things before you call in that person who you're not going to have to experience those things with. Okay? I need that to make sense. And it's because there's still something, you have contracts, because they talked about contracts. You have contracts that you still have to fulfill with people. So don't think just because you're on this live, and some people, yes, you're manifesting your divine union partner. Other people, you're going to manifest a karmic because you got something you still got to learn. Okay? Okay. Next thing. You can't help everybody. And this is what they said. You may have, y'all got some people around you right now in your life. And let's say, okay, give me an example. Okay. So let's say you're a spiritual teacher, right? You can read tarot or you can do Reiki. It's like you have people in your life who are complaining about problems, but you are the solution to their problem, or what you do, or what you offer, or how you give guidance. You are the answer. You have an answer. But this goes back, and they're speaking a lot on, these are like older relationships and connections and family as well. You have the answer. Like, you can show someone how to do something, but they don't want to take your advice, even though they've seen you overcome the same thing, that message they still complaining about. Make sense? You can't help everybody. So I need you to get comfortable with people being like, okay, you can't make nobody listen to you. believe you. And again, everyone's story is different. But if you can have an answer, you can be a solution, and somebody don't even see you that way. Am I tripping? Maybe. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? That was weird. Anyway, I'm back. Yes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Absolutely. So I need some of you to be comfortable with that. Was weird, y'all. I think I'm tripping, but anyway, I'm back. You can't help everybody, and I need you to be comfortable with not being able to help everybody in this season. Okay, you can't make people take your advice. You can't make people. You just can't. You can't do that. Okay, so I need you to get comfortable with that. Okay. All right. We talked about the karmics already. The angel, when I looked up, it was the number 911. Okay. And also someone put 1010. So some of you there's some necessary adjustments that are going to be happening in this time. Like it's prompting you. It's something that keeps coming up and up and up and up. And you're going to have to make the adjustment. Okay. You're going to have to make the adjustment. Next, people ain't going to believe your story, but I bet you better tell it anyway. Y'all, when I finally sit down and I don't know when I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll do it this weekend and just really sit down and explain to y'all like some of like the way that this journey has really gone for me in these past 2 months. People ain't gonna believe your story. They gonna be like, oh, they making that up, or they don't believe it. Guess what? You better tell it anyway. Your message, and your story is your strength. So some of y'all, it's time for you to put your story out there. And I'm very transparent with y'all. I tell y'all about what's going on because again, I want to inspire you. And so you can also recognize how much that you have overcome with everything that you've gone through. Okay. So it's time for you to put your story out there, whatever way, however you need to do that. And don't worry about what anyone has to say about your message. Okay. I want y'all to listen to the song Over by Kirk Franklin. Okay. They brought through a very specific part. It's like weapons from somewhere higher. Child, you better know where it comes from. So go listen to that song Over by Kirk Franklin. That'll help you. Okay. I listen to it every day. Stop doubting yourself and stop doubting God and God's will and plan for your life. Some of y'all might be seeing canaries as well. They said the word like the bird canary, and that's gonna be, and then that leans into learning how to talk to your guides. Of course, I've already told y'all can sign up for the Teach Me How to Tarot course. It's happening on the May 19th in just a couple weeks. I'm doing the course regardless of where I am because this is my purpose. I want to show you how to use tarot to turn your pain, your purpose, into purpose, into profit, all of that. Okay. Your passion. Oh, that y'all said something about passion. Hold on, they bringing it back up. Wait a minute, I gotta find it. Oh, following your heart. Why I skip that? Some of y'all need to make sure you're following your heart. Don't be ruled by your emotions. They said this. And right now, Scorpio is very emotional energy. And then it may be kind of at war with your Taurus energy or like the Taurus energy we have because we're in Taurus season. Okay. So that's it. Okay. Oh, let's do it. Here we go. Tapping in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters of the highest and purest life vibration and energy. Full moon in Scorpio. What we got? Something about creating. Okay, they just said, child, you got to create your own way that you talk to spirit them. Okay, like you need to create your own language. Okay, create your own spirit language, the way you talk to. Because this the thing, y'all. You can. It's not like spirit them are just trying to. The reason I can talk to the way I talk to my mama them and spirit them is because that is the connection that I formed with them. Does that make sense? Like you can ask for confirmations, ask for signs. Like you don't have to just that way. You don't think that everything is a sign. That way you don't think that everything is a message. You can develop your own code, your own spirit speak with your guides, right? That's how you're going to learn how to talk to them. There are going to be very specific people that you are talking to. But before you start talking to spirit them, child, you got to learn, you got to know what you sound like. If you don't know what you sound like, then you're not going to be able to differentiate. Okay, so that's important on this. Here we go. That That was so weird. Was it? Am I tripping? Because I feel like I'm tripping, but then I feel like I'm not. Anyway, I'm back. Oh, no. No, because that... Okay, here we go. Make time for self-love is the first card that we have coming out today. Last quarter moon in Libra. Y'all already know self-love is the best love. Today is Friday. It is Venus. It is Venus Day. Okay, so you should be showing yourself some love anyway. Child, it's something pulling at my spirituals, but I'm gonna wait on it though. I'm gonna wait on it. Anyway, I'm back. Hold on, y'all. Am I tripping? Okay, I'm tripping. I got the D. Okay, I'm back. Self-love is the best love. So make sure, I posted out this yesterday. Make sure you're taking time to pour into yourself. Fridays is Venus Day. Okay. So you need to be showing yourself some love. So come on, spirit. So part of what you're doing in this season, y'all, with this make time for self-love, do y'all realize that the hardest thing we have to do is to learn to love ourselves? It is so easy for us to love other people. It is so easy for us to pour into other people. But y'all know we have to teach ourselves how to love and value ourselves. Ain't that the craziest thing? Like, you literally have to teach yourself how to love you, but you can give all your love away to someone. So in today, on today, you need to stop giving away. You better make sure your cup full. You better make sure these people who ain't pouring into you, this is why it's importante. I told y'all about like being over here in this community, right? You're gonna get some self-love and some self-care and some empowerment. If the people that you around are not reciprocating, if they're not pouring into you, if they're not giving you the same respect and love and honor that you're giving them, it's time for that's over with. It's over with. I'm telling you right now, Padre God is on this kick where he like, man, if it's not for your highest good and you been showing up, you doing the work, you being consistent, if that is not, if these folks around you are not doing that for you, he getting ready to start removing some folks, because it's about being in alignment with your purpose, y'all. You can't keep doing the same thing. And I'm just tell you, if you coming over here, you're not gonna keep tolerating, and it's simply because of the energy, y'all. Because every time you come over here, I'm be like, why are you taking that? I'm only confirming what you already know. Okay, like all I do is give you confirmation for the thoughts you've already had, the feelings you've already felt. You just need a stranger who don't know you, who's on the other side of a screen, to tell you, yep, you're right. You know you're right, but I can't make you change it. Okay. So when you know if somebody ain't treating you right, but you come because you want confirmation that, am I crazy? No, you're not crazy. Am I really hearing these voices? Yep, you really hearing them. Are they really treating me wrong? Yep, you have discernment. That's all I do is confirm what you already know about yourself. Okay. So if somebody is not, if you and look, I'm telling you, if somebody ain't, if this like the relationship that you want, it's gonna fall away. I don't care who it is, mama, daddy, sister, brother, everybody, amen. It's gonna fall away, because you can't keep. Now let me say this, because I say that it's because I don't have no problem walking away from something. When God, I ain't always been like that, y'all. Let me tell y'all, it took me a long time to say, well, Padre God, not my will, but yours. And if it ain't in alignment with what he wants for my life, oh, you, period. I don't care who you are. I don't care. My feelings might be hurt. I'll be all right. The deuces. Okay, because I have things that I'm trying to accomplish, and anyone who ain't in alignment with that, oh baby, I ain't got time. I'll holler at you later, or either I won't. I want to see you get right or get left. I gotta go because I got things to do. I'm too old, child. I'm 21 plus tax. I ain't got time to be sitting up here trying to. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I got things to do. So if you ain't in alignment with me, or God has for my life, oh yeah, you cut. And y'all gonna have to start developing that attitude. And I know it be hard. I don't care if it's children. I don't care. Look, I love my honey oneys. Love you, honey oneys. But it's the same thing. I wouldn't expect them to drop everything for me. You understand? Y'all better start walking away from these folks, and especially if it's folks, you can't still be coming over here listening at me talk, and you still dealing with Boo Boo the Fool them and Ray Ray them, and we ain't dealing with them. No, child. What's next? That's what's being purged. Oh, foolish people. Ain't nobody got time for old fool. I almost said a cuss word. I ain't finna say it. Some fools. That's what they is, some fools, ain't it? I ain't got time. What's next? Y'all, first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. Child, I just had a moment. Hold on. Uno momento. Because I had to went way back and I just started thinking about the El Fulios. That's what we gonna call them because I ain't gonna say no cuss words. El Fulio Nim. Ain't y'all, I know y'all done had some El Fulios in your life. Don't act like I'm the only one. Okay, I'm back. Child, wasn't they foolish? Oh, they was foolish. Okay, I'm back. Listen, release your blocks. You can sign up on my website, ToShaeGermaine.com. Releasing your blocks. That's what's happening right now. Child, sometimes this what that retrograde energy do too. It make you start thinking about them El Fulios you done had in your life. Y'all, what is okay? Is that what it is? Cause I thought I would. Okay, I'm back. Y'all, Spirit them ain't playing. They keep showing me the same car. It keep passing by. And anyway, I'm back. That's what message. Okay, look. Okay, release your blocks. Release your blocks. Okay, y'all. We already got done talking about this. We're not gonna spend a lot of time here because this is you recognizing what your blocks are. How are you putting limitations on yourself? How are you stopping yourself from moving forward? How are you keeping yourself from being great? Remember, we just talked about with this full moon energy, this is releasing the things that are not serving us, that are keeping us from our greatness, from our purpose, from our path, from where we're trying to go. You have to recognize a block in order to release it. Some of you that just said this is a financial block. This is like the limiting beliefs and thoughts that you have regarding money. You better start telling yourself money affirmations every single day. I am money. Money flows to me easily, effortlessly, and in abundance every day and in every way. My bank accounts are overflowing with money. I have all the money that I want and all the money that I need. Money worships me. Money wants me to spend it. You better start change your relationship with how you think about money. Because for some of y'all, this is the biggest block for you. It's just recognizing like how if you focus on, I don't care if my account is in the red. I don't care. You better pretend and look like child, look, put some zeros on the end of it. I don't care. You have to tell yourself money comes to me every day and in every way. Like you have to tell you, it's reprogramming your mind, y'all. And a lot of us, it's hard because we grew up with certain concepts and beliefs about money. But this is one of the biggest blocks that most of us have. It's why a lot of us stay in poverty and in a lack mentality and a scarcity mindset. You have to, just like with everything else, you have to reprogram your mind in order to call something in. Okay. Others of you, this is simply some of you going to be releasing traumas, like you done dealt with some traumas in some relationships because it's dealing with emotions is what they're showing me. So you're gonna have to face the emotions, and once you recognize what the block is, release it. Today is the day to do that, y'all. Write a letter. Okay, write a forgiveness letter, a release letter, whatever you want to call it. Write a letter. Okay, and don't read the letter. You might need to, I don't care how many you got right. You better start releasing these emotions and things you've been holding on to. This the thing. You don't need closure from other people. You need closure for yourself. People try to make it about, well, I just want closure. Well, then close it. Why are you trying to get something from someone else that all you need to do is have it within yourself? So this is definitely talking about relationships, and some of y'all, okay, say it again. message. Some of y'all, this is definitely dealing with like an ex, a karmic, someone that you were dealing with. You may have thought you were going to be with this person forever, but that's not God's plan for you. Okay. And so you're going to have to face those emotions. And yeah, it hurts because I know you put a lot of time, effort, and energy into them. I know you did. I know you gave them your everything, and then they still did you wrong. They still dogged you out. They still manipulated you. They still played with your emotions. They were still narcissistic. They were still abusive. And so I want you to look at it. If you up here pining over an ex or someone that you know did you wrong, why? Why? Why would you want a person back who treated you? Y'all know we do that all the time. We sit up and we look for we want something that we know was bad for us. Why? So we can sit up and let it be bad for us again? I ain't got time. So just saying, some of y'all like, you're gonna have to face that. You don't need closure from someone. Get closure for yourself, from yourself. Okay, what else? Y'all, I can't make it up. I can't leave it. Message. Look, leave the past behind. Leave the past behind. I can't make it up, y'all. We got to let go. We got to let go. Didn't I say something about this? I ain't even gonna look on the channel messages, y'all. Today is the day. Some like you right. Some like the pain, but I don't live in that world no more. Don't want it. Ain't trying to do it. No, 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 no. It's time, y'all. Today is the day to leave the past behind. Again, we talked about with this coming up today. It's simply saying, look, y'all, we're stepping into new cycles. We're stepping into new seasons. We ain't playing the same games no more, y'all. We don't want to deal with the same things. This is again why I'm teaching you how to manifest. I'm teaching you how to leave the past behind. Write a letter. I don't care, y'all. Let me tell you something. I done wrote letters to my mama, my daddy, my sister. Now y'all know mama in spirit. I've done okay, I don't know who this is for. Some of y'all need to do some healing with your mothers, with your parents in general. This is y'all, this is more family coming through. Okay. Some of y'all, family's the hardest one, ain't it? It is. Some of y'all have healing that you need to do with your parents. Okay. And I'm going to speak to my women. Well, I'm going to speak to my women on this because they're really bringing this through. You need to heal the trauma with your dad, because a lot of you, what you're doing, come on, spirit, you're attracting in that same type of person because you haven't healed those wounds. For some of you, it's abandonment. For some of you, it's rejection. And so as a result of not healing that wound with your father, calling in, remember we just talked about calling in karmic lessons, like calling in a karmic who's going to teach you a lesson. If you don't heal that wound, you're going to keep repeating that cycle. You understand? If you don't heal the wound, you're going to repeat the cycle until you decide that enough is enough. Okay? Yes, we have to go. Why do you think people go to therapy, y'all? I didn't been to therapy. Why do you think? Because we have to go. It's further than just your last relationship. Because for a lot of us, we repeat the same cycle with the same person, just a different body. Same spirit, different body. You wonder why every man that you've dealt with was a manipulator, was a user, why he cheated. What kind of examples did you have from a man in your life as a child? Scorpio energy goes deep, y'all. Scorpio, this ain't surface level stuff. This reading ain't surface level stuff. So it's like, you got to look at that and say, like, what is it that you need to heal? And this could be childhood trauma, childhood wounds that you need to address so that you're not still dealing with the same, like you're not repeating that cycle. This is how deep these cycles are. Scorpio energy it's not surface level. So spirit Neil are saying, we tired of doing this. Oh, come on, spirit. Some of y'all, you're getting waves of emotional energy And for some of you, this is coming from your ancestors, your spirit guides, the ones that are working the closest with you. It's like they're crying tears with you. You're already emotional, but it's like you can feel it's like their energy with you, and it's simply because they're trying to come through and show you that you're not going through this by yourself. You are supported. Okay, I will tell y'all, this morning I had an experience with Padre God, and it's the most beautiful thing, y'all. When you are sitting by yourself and you meditating and you chopping it up with Padre God, you can feel when he comes in, when you can feel his presence in your body. It's a feeling, and I can't even explain it. This is not your ancestors' name. Oh, come on here. Thank you, Padre God. Love you. You can feel his presence when it comes into you. And I don't know why this is important to talk about. And I can't really message. I can't really even know how it feels. But like, you can feel the difference between, I guess you'll say, the whole spirit. You can feel the difference between your ancestors and spirit guides and people being around you. Internal, one is external. So I don't want to have a question about that. Maybe your ancestors name, spirit name, they cannot call anything inside of your body. Okay, I need you to understand, they can only do things external. The only person who can make you feel that something on the inside is Padre God. Okay, that. But it's like learning how to differentiate, like, what am I feeling? What is this feeling? And for a long time, I didn't know what it was. But anyway, importante back. Because like, you can feel them, the temperature change. You can feel like goosebumps and stuff. Like, you can feel those things external, because like my mom and them, oh, they can't, ain't hold on. We got a contract. Now, I'm gonna say this. Some people deal with that where they allow people to come into them. But me, oh, that's not gonna happen. I have a very strict contract with Spirit Nim. Then, oh, you ain't nobody to possess me, period. And I meant that. So I don't play them games. If you believe in it, if you want to do it, do your thing. If that's how you want to channel, by all means, you can let somebody take over your body if you want to. But mom, ain't no spirit jumping over here. I ain't with it. Y'all better set some contracts up with Spirit Nim. Okay, I'm back. Good child. Yeah, they be playing too much. But it's a real thing, y'all. Some people choose to do that, but ain't nobody finna. No, you finna what? No, you're not finna come. You're not finna do that. Okay? All right, last card. And then we're gonna pull a final word of guidance. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details, is the last card that's coming in for y'all today. They just said pay attention. Okay, pay attention. Someone is getting ready to have, okay, someone is getting ready to have an experience with God. And it's why they wanted me to talk about like how you know what something is. And then we'll come back to this card, but God wants me to talk about this one. Thank you, Padre God. You're getting ready to have an experience with God, and he's nudging you into meditation. He's nudging you into taking that time where you're sitting and just allowing him to fill you up. This is a feeling that is going to come from the inside. You're going to feel light. You're going to feel, it's almost like pressure is what you're going to feel, but it starts from the inside. And it radiates outward. And so maybe you've been asking, because it's what he's showing me is like, you haven't been feeling like God is talking to you. He's always talking to you. He's talking to you through me, through birds, through songs. This is why these messages are coming through. All of this is coming from God. Okay, so it's like some of you, and it's because oh, come on, Spirit, it's because you're feeling you're close to your breakthrough, and that's when things get the hardest, and when you feel like things are coming at you the hardest. So God, even, yes, ancestor, spirit now, God is really trying to come through and show you that he's always with you. You may feel, oh, come on, Spirit, you may feel like he was silent or that he's not talking. And sometimes, I'm just be honest, God be like, I said what I said. So he ain't gonna yell over you. He's not gonna yell over your thoughts. He's not gonna try to force you to know a thing, because he's he said what he said. So he's talking about not, oh, come on, that was in the channel messages. Not doubting him, not doubting what he's already shown you for your life. He's saying, continue to go the way that I told you to go. He's leading you to something so he can lead you through something. And I know it don't be fun when we're experiencing it, when we're going through it. If it's hard and you don't know how you're going to make it, well, you better cry. You better yell out to him, reach out to him, keep talking to him. Tell him that you're mad. Tell him that you hurt. Tell him that you don't understand why he's taking you through all of these things. That ain't going to make him leave you or love you any less. Because somebody feeling like because he's got going through some things. Oh, come on, Spirit. He's got you going through some things to teach you some things because he needs to prepare you. He needs to prepare you for where you're getting ready to go. And until you can get your emotions under control, until you can say, I can deal with this because God is not going to leave me. He's going to take me through it. He's not going to send you to that next step. He wants you to stop doubting him. He wants you to stop doubting the path that he put you on. You need to go through this. He didn't give it to you for no reason. You're going to accomplish it. You're going to get through it. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's challenging, but you need to see the strength that he's then put inside of you as a result of going through this. He didn't do it for any reason. He had to strengthen you in a particular area. He had to make you know that you are able to overcome. He had to make you know who he is. He's not just taking you through it for nothing. Okay, so don't doubt his love. Don't doubt his wisdom. Don't doubt what he's told you to do. He needs you to go through this so you can recognize how strong you are. And so you can realize that he's never going to stop loving you, but he needs to strengthen you for the next thing that he needs you to do for him. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Y'all, that was a message. I just started sweating, Lord. Does he know I'm losing faith? Yes, he knows you're losing faith. But when you lose faith in yourself, you lose faith in him, then what? Then what? Then what? What if you lose faith, then what? If you don't, because all we have is our faith. All we have is our ability and because if you lose faith in yourself, you lose faith in God. That's just it. And this is why you on this live today, to let you know he ain't never gonna lose faith in you. You only lose faith in yourself. And then so when you give up, then what? Oh, thank you, dearest one. Then what? Because we have to keep going. All you can do, he just said, one day at a time. Oh, come on, Spirit. Why are you trying to control things that are out of your control? What are you giving up on? He's already told you that he is in control, not you, him. He's already gone before you and made the way straight. He's already taken care of it for you. So what are you giving up on? If he's already done it for you, what are you giving up on? Make sense? Okay, I'm back. Okay. Child, look, I just started sweating. Okay, I'm back. I don't know, y'all. That message was a little weird. It was like just the way that it came through. Thank you for signing up for the masterclass, dearest one. Yes, y'all can sign up on my website, ToShaeGermaine.com. I don't know. That message came through very forceful. And that's how I know it's not spirit nil, because they can't do that, y'all. They got and this is what I'm trying to teach y'all, like to understand when God is speaking to you, when God is speaking through you, versus me chopping it up with my mama in spirit now. Now, when my mama needs to get a message across, she will do that. But when God has a thing to say, it's different energy. So, okay, I'm back. I started sweating. Okay, I'm back. Final word of guidance. Oh, they said attend to the details. Attend to the details. They just said pay attention. And what they're showing me on details is just a different way the spirit is speaking to you. And it speaks to us in a multitude of ways. Okay. So it could be anything. God can use anyone, anything to speak to you. Okay. So pay attention to the nudges, the signs, the synchronicities, the angel numbers. That's why we receive these things, y'all. So that you can continue to be reassured, and basically it's confirmation to let you know that God ain't never left you. We leave God. God don't leave us. I hope that makes sense. God don't never leave us. We leave him. And then we just have to find our way back to him again. Okay. How do we do that? Prayer, manifestation, meditation, reading the Bible, whatever you do to connect. For me, it's reading cards, it's manifesting, it's meditating. So God never leaves us. We just have to, we leave him sometimes. You got to find your way back. Okay. Final word of guidance. Ready to leave my job. I'm preparing my exit plan. Period. If you know it's time to go, it's time to go. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when God is ready for you to do a thing, he's gonna make the way, he gonna make it happen. I use myself as an example, y'all. I didn't have any idea of the path that I was going on until he put me on that path. But when he wants you to do a thing, he gonna make the way for you. You ain't gonna have to do it. It's gonna align. It may seem a little crazy, it may seem a little chaotic, but I promise you, it's gonna be like, oh, okay. It's so crazy. And that's how you gonna know it's God too, y'all, because the steps ain't gonna make sense. It's not going to make sense. You ain't gonna understand why you in this state when you thought, come on, Shine. They said, look at that car. You ain't gonna understand why you over here instead of over there. It's gonna be so chaotic and so all over the place that you gonna have to know is God, because there's no way that the things could align the way it's supposed to align. There is no way. I'm telling you, it's not gonna make sense. God don't do things. He's very strategic, but he don't do things that make sense because it makes sense to him. It just don't make sense to us. Okay, here we go. Shine 48. Y'all gave me that message earlier. The time is right for you to spread your wings and soar. You have something valuable to share. Didn't I tell y'all about putting your message out there? Bring forth your greatest contribution. Step into your fullest potential. Show the real you. Reach out and shine. The universe supports your growth. Okay. So some of y'all, you just playing too small. It's time for you to step your game up. Don't care. Don't matter. It don't matter what people say. It's time for you to shine. Some of y'all finna be put in the site. I'm just telling you that. They just said that. Somebody's got their eye on you. We talked about the sun card. I don't know when that was. Maybe yesterday. It's something they're making you pay attention. You finna get some recognition. Business, everything's finna increase. And it's simply about faith and believing. I'm telling you, especially, they just said, especially if you have a platform. Like some of you need to be using your platform in order to promote your business. I don't know. Just saying. Okay. All right. Message number 5. I can't make this up. We already had a card that was talking about leaving the past behind. Leave it behind with a blessing. Number 5, bless the past. A useful tool to help us to let go of any emotional residue that is still clinging to us from a past experience is to bless your past. Bless it with grace. Come on, butterflies. Whenever the memory of an event or person comes to mind, pause and say to yourself, I bless every aspect of my past and I celebrate the contribution that it gave me in becoming the person I am today. Okay. So release it, y'all. Release it with love, light, and healing energy. Yes, look, look, I know, I understand, because it was hurtful, it was challenging. It's sometimes hard to show gratitude for what we've been through. Telling you to say, release it with love, light, and energy. I'm so happy and so grateful for every lesson, for every experience, for every trauma, for everything, because all it did was prepare me for what is coming next. Okay. This is the day, y'all. This is the full moon. Release it with light and healing energy so that you can, number 5, create change in your life. It's time. Okay. It's time to move on. Okay. That's it. I hope this was helpful for y'all for this full moon in Scorpio reading. I'm not going to do another one. Am I? No, I don't think so. That's it. I hope this was helpful for y'all. That's it. Release it, y'all. Today is the day. Write a letter, speak it out loud. Whatever you need to do to let it go, let it go. Okay? Because all you're doing, look, I mean, tell y'all, I'm giving stuff away. I'm finna donate books, all kind of stuff. Like, man, I don't need this stuff. I'm releasing it. You got to make room for what's coming next. You got to make room for what's coming next. Okay. That's it. And yes, thank God in advance. Y'all, hydrate your soul and things, drink your water, say your gratitude. Make sure y'all tap in with me on Monday. Y'all better set y'all intentions. Even if we not on the phone on this live, y'all better make sure y'all setting y'all intentions today, tomorrow, and every day. I don't ever stop manifesting, y'all. Every day I set intentions. So be intentional about what it is you want, where you're trying to go, what you're trying to do. Okay. Hey, my love you. Mama, she said what she said. I love y'all in real life. I will see y'all on Monday, 8:45-ish, right? Because I think this time works really good for me. And now I got to go to work and I got to go be great. Okay.